Me, I don't think it's logic because it's their
You
government.
don't think it's logic?
Yes, yes, because it's their government that brought it into power.
For his scrubbing E Levy, I think already you are in power and you initiated that, and now when you are given the power, you scrub it. Well, I think it's also good for him to do that.
So will you vote for him next this year? Sorry.
For me, I can't tell this. I can't say this because I can't say this. I don't know what to say.
Oh, okay. So with that one, I don't think he would do that because he's the vice president now. Okay. So if you don't agree with the E Levy, why didn't you fight against it when they were passing it? Right now, you are coming to tell us that when you are being voted into power, then you will be able to take it away. No, it's never done that way. So if indeed he wants us to vote for him or he wants Ghanaians to vote for him, he should have, acted on it a long time ago. Not now that during the election, he wants to use some kind of strategy, to win election. It's never done that way.
So personally, you're going to vote for him next year?
Oh, me, actually, I don't think I'll vote this year.
You won't vote. Why won't you vote? I mean, it's your right.
Yeah, I know it's my right, but I don't want to vote. I just want to, stay my day and do my things.
Oh, I just think that it's just a propaganda in which he wants votes and he wants to just come to power. So just one of those propagandas that like they bring on to win.
To win the vote.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we live to see. For now, we live to see because you see, he's the president of the economic management team. So he's the head actually. So he makes his decisions, and one of those key decisions was the introduction of the E Levy. Okay. So I believe that if he's now saying that if he becomes the president, he will change it, it leaves much to be desired.
He said he's the driver's mate, so we should give him the driving position.
He might have a point because if we reference it to Rollins and Co in Kensington Cars era, where we looked at power shift, because you see, when you are vice president, you are more like supporting the president's vision, but you cannot necessarily take every key decision. However, I also believe that His Excellency the President Akufo-Addo brought him in as a vice president necessarily because of his economic background. So, as part of the economic management, he more or less is in charge. So, if whatever he needs to do to be able to make sure that the economy is, favorable for all of us, he had the opportunity to do that. So, if at the time he couldn't advise the president, or maybe he couldn't make the president understand that if we do this and that, looking at the time the E Levy came, it came at a time where we were facing a lot of economic challenges, and people were still taxed, and they were taxed on. Some of us were taxed on our income actually. Some of us were taxed on our profit. Some of us were even taxed on our capital, because sometimes these were monies you would be using to go and buy your own stuff and then set up your own business, and then it will be taxed. Yeah, so. If he's saying this now, it leaves much to be desired. I don't really know how he's going to do that. However, I believe it will depend on the electorates. Ghana will decide that.
Me, I don't think it's logic because it's their government.
You don't think it's logic?
Yes. Yes, because it's their government that brought it into power. And then if he had something to do about it, he should have done it a long time. Not now that he wants to be in power, that is trying to say he will take it off. So I don't think it's logic.
Oh, I think that one is a fallacy because you were in the government when they passed the taxation on bet law, and I don't think he wants vote. That's what I feel from my side. I think he wants vote. That's why he's saying that. I don't think there will be any change when he's voted into power. When he wants to try and change what's in him, I don't know, but I don't think that is possible. I don't think that's possible.
Are you personally going to vote for him this year?
For political reasons, let me save it here.
I think it's a bad idea because it can't be scrap off seriously, because E Levy is also helping the country in some ways. So if it's even going to scrap it off, seriously, it won't help.
So you support the E Levy actually?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm a supporter for that, a full supporter for E Levy.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he can do that.
Why?
Because they came into power for 8 years and they did nothing. In fact, Bawumia did nothing. And the fact that you did nothing for these 8 years doesn't mean that the next years you do something. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything.
You don't think
No, I don't
it can
think.
be scrapped?
No,
The
no,
E-levy
no.
it can be scrapped.
Yes, yes.
I don't think he can because when he comes into power, he can't do anything. They've been in power for 8 years and they haven't done anything. Even it's going up right now. They've even putting taxes on bets. So I don't think he can. He'll rather increase it and add more.
Oh, wow.
That's what I think.
Okay.
But that one, still, it won't change anything because even when we were using the E-Levy till now, I haven't seen anything. And he taking it from there, it will still be the same.
I mean, the value is the same.
Yes, the value is the same.
E Levy. E Levy that he brought himself, like scrubbing it off as in how. I mean, sometimes they just say things that they feel we, the youths, I don't know if they think we are foolish or I don't know if I can use the word, but I think it doesn't make sense. Scrubbing it, he brought it. You are taking us on a path that you think is leading us to the right place. And at the end of the day, you are blacking us off, telling us that you scrub it. Are you lying to us? I mean, everyone knows what he's saying. That it doesn't make sense, but
Are you personally going to vote for him next year? This year, sorry.
voting for him, I can't disclose that, but I'm not sure about that. But I can't say I'll vote for him or not, but I'm not disclosing that. Yeah.
Okay, I think his policies of chopping up the E-Levy when he comes to power is tantamount to betraying the sitting president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, because both of them sat down, drafted that bill, and then made it a policy, implemented it. So why does he have to go behind his back and then tell us he wants to chop it, he wants to evade it off, or it's like betrayal to him, or he's trying to make a fool out of we Ghanaians, and then Ghanaians will be fools if we vote for him. If you vote for him, depending on what he's saying, that he'll chop out the E-Levy.
I don't think the policy he's making is right because you're the vice president and then the president himself. I think when they passed the law, he was in parliament, he brought his suggestion on the law and then they passed the law, they brought everything out and then they started doing it. So why then are you saying now we should vote for you to come in power? When you come into power, then you're going to abolish the law. So why did you then bring that law? Why did you bring it to us for it to be accepted? And it was passed in the parliament. We weren't the people who agreed to it. They discussed it. They said whatever they wanted to say in parliament before they brought it out. So why then would you come on board and say we should vote for you when we vote for you and you come into power, you abolish it? Like who will do that? We don't do that to not Ghanaians.
I think right now they are just grasping at straws to get their votes back because they are the same people who implemented the E-Levy. So now, just election year, you are removing the E-Levy so that you get votes from us again. The same people who are upset by the law. Yeah. So personally, I'm not into politics, but I think he's just trying to get votes. I can't. Yeah.
As a Ghanaian, he was in power when that decision was made. He should have actually talked to the government in power that maybe he's opposing the idea of the E-Levy. So now that he's bringing it out that he wants to cancel it, it doesn't like make sense to me. Yeah. So.